ITV News Central, good afternoon. Protesters at the Kingsbury Oil Terminal in Warwickshire say they dug a tunnel under the road, hiding it with a caravan as they tried to prevent trucks from getting to the site. Surrounding roads were closed to traffic yesterday afternoon as police dealt with the protesters from a group called Just Stop Oil. 29 people were arrested over the weekend and 180 have been arrested since demonstrations began at the start of April. A 21-year-old man has climbed Mount Snowdon just 6 months after a motorcycle crash left him paralysed below the chest. Jacob Smith was taking part in a track day at Mallory Park in Leicestershire back in October when he hit a wall head first. Using a specially adapted wheelchair, he's climbed Wales's highest mountain with a group of friends. They've raised over £18,000 to help aid his recovery. West Midlands Police says 64 people have been jailed during a 5-year operation tackling county lines drug gangs. Operation Ballet saw offenders imprisoned for a combined total of 251 years. Lee Carr from Moseley was the final person to be jailed for almost 7 years after admitting conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. A new Victorian museum prison has opened to visitors in Birmingham. First opened in 1891 as a lock-up for the city's criminals, the prison now houses the West Midlands Police Museum. The Steelhouse Lane site, which once held prisoners, including members of the real-life Peaky Blinders, says it aims to be one of the best prison museums in the country.
And then you would have people rounded up every morning in a police van from other police stations around Birmingham and brought here first thing in the morning, ready to go through our tunnel to the courts next door. It's a very, very emotive space, the tunnel downstairs, thinking that some people, if you think anybody charged with murder in Birmingham from 1891 up to 2016 would have gone through that tunnel, and until capital punishment was abolished, some of them would have been facing the death penalties.
And we'll take you on a proper tour of the Steelhouse Lane Museum a little bit later on our programme at 6 o'clock. Let's have a look at the weather forecast for you now. Here's Des with the details.
Making the most of it, whatever the weather. Octopus Energy sponsors ITV Central Weather.
Hi, great to see you. Thanks for joining me for your lunchtime weather. Things are not looking too bad as we head into the afternoon. It is going to be a breezy day, but a mainly dry day with some bright spells coming through. Temperatures climbing to 16 degrees, those gusts from the southeast at around 30 miles an hour. Now, the main story about tonight is the back end, just before we wake up. These showers contain a touch of hail, and they are going to be fairly sharp. It is a mild night with temperatures down to 8 degrees, but during rush hour, those showers are going to be there with some spray on the road. Possible rumbles of thunder and a touch of hail, and by the time we get into the afternoon they do start to ease, so a dry end to the day. It's not as breezy, top temperatures climbing to a wonderful 17 degrees.
Octopus Energy sponsors ITV Central Weather.
Finally, this lunchtime, the uniforms for Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games staff have been unveiled. Over 14,000 people will make up the Commonwealth Collective, who will aim to keep the Games running smoothly when they start at the end of July. The design incorporates elements from the Library of Birmingham, Grand Central, and of course the Bull Ring. That's it from us this lunchtime. We're back at 6 o'clock. See you then. Bye-bye.